about time. I'm so done with this place. Finally, the day is over. Now I need to get down to my real job. My real passion in life. And that is picking on you. I can't live without it. And making your life miserable constantly. But today, there will be, shall we say, a slight difference. There will be a little plot twist. Actually, a really big plot twist. I will turn the plot upside down onto its head. Because you have no idea what's coming at you today. You wouldn't have dreamt it. You wouldn't have even had a nightmare about it. But I guess you're about to find out what it is. Hey you. Where are you going? We need to talk. I need to talk to you now. Sit down. Sit right down. We have a very intimate bully-victim relationship. I have been a very loyal bully to you. For months and months now, I've teased you relentlessly about everything. Your dress sense, your family, your face, your friends, or lack thereof, your schoolwork, the way you talk. I have even pulled your hair, stolen your lunch, then gave it back again when it tasted awful. I've stolen your homework so that I could get better marks. Still bad marks, but at least I passed. I threw scrunched up pieces of paper at you in class, and in the hallway, and on the bus. When I was feeling creative, I even threw paper planes at you too. I would always try to get them caught in your hair without you knowing. So you'd walk down the hallways and everyone would laugh at you. Oh yeah, all the cliched normal bully stuff. I've pretty much covered it all off. I hope you appreciate the effort I put in. I do have other things to do, you know. Like, I can't just sit around bullying you all day. I have plenty of other things to do. Where do I even start? Trying to explain it all to you. All the effort it takes for me to bully you properly. I mean, for starters, I always had to come to class just after you, so I can always get the chair right behind yours. Otherwise, I don't get as close access to you. And I'm also not as hidden from the teacher's view. See what I mean? Stuff has to be thought out. You can't leave it to chance. Otherwise, how can I throw chewing gum in your hair? I can't throw it from the other side of the room. I'm not like an NBA basketball player. I bet you didn't think of that, did you? Ironic. I even saved my chewing gum for you. After every piece, after I finished every single piece, I stored it under my desk until I'd finished the whole packet, and then I'd squish every single one together to make one big ball of used chewing gum. And then I waited for the teacher to turn around and start to write on the board. And pow! Launched right into the middle of your hair. I don't even know how you could possibly ever get it out without like major surgery, like cutting hair everywhere. Well, anyway, this is nothing new to you. You've been living this with me for months now. You know every detail I've gone to in order to make your life a misery and embarrass you and make you constantly stress out about what might happen next. This next part is, well, it's the part that you probably were not expecting. Unless you're a mind reader or just really good at understanding people. So where do I start with this part? Okay. So when I got caught setting your lunchbox on fire, like, I don't know, 2 months ago, maybe a bit less. Now, after that all happened, I got 1 week suspension from school. Yeah, you'll probably remember the piece that week. Anyway, as a part of my suspension and the whole drama that went along with it, I had to see a counsellor. This is kind of normal for me. Every suspension I have usually includes the counsellor thing as part of the package, part of the negotiation. But what isn't normal for me is that this time something was a bit different. I was honest. Honest with, well, firstly with myself. I looked deep inside to confront some things. To remember and to own some things. And then I was also honest about these things when I was talking to the counsellor. We spoke about quite a few things, actually. I guess my home life and other stuff like that. Whatever they asked for, I just told them just openly for a change. And in detail, I just let it all flow out. Anyway, I guess how this ties back to you and ties back to us is that, well, after talking for a few sessions, the counsellor started to focus on you a lot. Maybe because you're the one person who I picked on the most. Like, by a lot. I mean, in fact, I don't really bully anyone else at all, actually. Now, this is difficult for me to say, but after my 5 sessions with the counsellor, well, the conclusion, the counsellor said that I kind of like you. Like's not quite the right word. I like you a lot. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with you deep down. But I'm frustrated because I can't tell you or show you, and I don't know how to relate to you. She said I'm a Yandere. So that's why I've been bullying you non-stop. The less I can have you and the less I can relate to you, the more that I want to bully you as a way of getting attention and a way of being real for you. And so the pattern goes and kept going. But I want to stop it now. And I want to tell you how I feel about you. And to apologize for being cruel and mean to you. I understand that you probably don't want to accept my apology. And I understand that I've probably made you really angry. And maybe you really hate me deep down as well. But I want you to know that all of this behavior from me to you wasn't designed to ruin you. It wasn't, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it wasn't designed like to make your life a misery. Although now I realize that it may have done so. So I guess as a starting point, I want to say that I'm sorry. Maybe you hate me, maybe you don't. But I guess if you do, I understand. I mean, it's obvious why you would. But I guess you're here now, and you're with me, and we're alone, and you're here listening. You could easily just run out the door. You're paying full attention to me. So I guess maybe you don't hate me, which I'm very thankful for.